Hello students, welcome to your English class. Hope you all are fine. What do you observe in these pictures, children? You can observe an alien in the first picture. Did you ever read stories about aliens? Yes, they are very strange. They have some similar features like humans, right? What do you observe in the next picture? A fairy. Do you know about fairies? A fairy is a magical being that flies in the air. Do you like fairy tales? Yes, many of us like it. So children, in today's class we are going to read Unit 4, 5 Children and It, written by Edith Nesbit. In this lesson there are 5 children who come across a strange creature while building a sand castle one day. Let's know about their adventure. About the author. Edith Nesbit was born in the year 1858. She was an English author and poet. She published her books for children under the name of E. Nesbit. She wrote more than 60 books for children. She wrote tales of fantasy and magic, in which formal children come across an unusual character or event. Edith Nesbit died in the year 1924. Learning outcomes. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to analyze a story based on fantasy, note the features of a fantasy story, see the it as an alien, compare the characters in the story. What are fantasy stories? A make-believe story. They are magical places. Magical things happen. Animals might act like humans. Animals might wear clothes. There might be monsters, aliens or dinosaurs. Animals might be extinct in real life. There can be events that can't happen. The story might be funny. Characters of the story. The 5 children are brothers and sisters. Cyril, the eldest sibling, who is brave, diplomatic and book smart, very intelligent. Anthea, the second eldest, who is kind, sensible and good-hearted. Robert, the middle child, he is a practical joker with a quick temper. Jane, a generally agreeable little girl with a tendency to be oversensitive. She is sometimes weepy and easily frightened. Hilary the baby, known as the lamb, because his first word was ba. He is too young to have much of a personality. It is the Samiad, a grumpy Asian wish-granting fairy who causes trouble for the children but nevertheless grows fond of them. Summary. The story begins when a group of children move from London to the countryside of Kent. The 5 children, Cyril, Anthea, Robert, Jane and their baby brother, known as the lamb, were playing in the gravel pit where they uncovered the Samiad, which used to be near a seashore. The Samiad is described as having eyes that were on long horns like a snail's eyes, and it could move them in and out like telescopes. It had ears like a bat's ears, and its stubby body was shaped like a spider's and covered with thick soft fur. Its legs and arms were furry too, and it had hands and feet like a monkey's and whiskers like a rat's. There were once many Samiads, but the others died because they got cold and wet. It is the only one of its kind left. It is thousands of years old and remembers another Asian creatures. When the Samiads were around, they granted wishes that were then mostly for food. When it grants wishes, it stretches out its eyes, holds its breath and swells alarmingly. The wish for objects turn into stone at sunset if they were not used that day. But this does not apply to the children's wishes because what they wish for is so much more fantastic than the wishes the Samiyad granted in the past. This apparently used to be the rule in Stone Age, when all that children wished for was food, the bones of which then became rocks. The 5 children wished to be as beautiful as the day. The children wished to be beautiful, but the servants do not recognize them and shut them out of the house. The children banged the door and rang the bell, but it was no good. They wandered away down the lane, hungry, thirsty, and stunningly beautiful. Finally, tired and with nowhere to go, they sat down under a hedge. They discussed that the wish would set off at sunset and they would look normal again. Thinking so, they fell asleep. When they woke, they found to be normal. Finally, they were back to home. So, this is a story about the sand fairy which the children come across and had a great adventure. Thank you, children.